Alright, what's going on, guys? I am bringing you Smacking Sweaties episode number 38. And this one is going to be a 4v4 pickup scrim. Basic rundown of it is it's the OP League team kind of, I guess, for USA, I guess, at least. It's me, Enviness, Illusion, and Chaos. And basically, as far as I understand it, this one kid on their team, this Beastly kid, him and Chaos got in like an argument. He was talking shit or something. I have no idea. But basically, he wanted to scrim, and Chaos asked me on Twitter, and I said sure, I would help him out. And there you go. This became the team. And this was actually before we even started playing League or whatever, because we were supposed to be getting some League play episodes for OP. But pretty much, we got into Masters, but every like game wasn't even like really entertaining. It was pretty stupid. But moving on from all that, that's just like a basic introduction of how this scrim came about. But as you can see from the title, I'm running a sub, and that was like a huge topic I wanted to actually talk about a little bit. And I figured this would be pretty much the perfect gameplay to talk about it over. Obviously, it would be better if it was like the A team or whatever, but you know, I figured this would be good enough to basically explain what is going on. But anyways, if you guys could leave a like rating for this episode, that would be much appreciated. See if we can hit. Yeah, I guess I can go back to asking for likes, to be honest. And I think the whole thing is blown over. So I don't know. Let's try to hit like 700 likes for this, and I'll be sure to upload the next episode. But anyways, moving on. So I'm running a sub, and that's one thing. So if you guys remember back, maybe like 2 weeks ago or so, I said I was thinking about switching over to a sub role, and for the last 2 weeks or so, I kind of been trying it. Now I haven't actually tried it in like a real like scrim with like obviously the A team. Well, obviously there is no more A team, but you know, I've been using it pretty much a sub mainly like in 8s exclusively, and then I've used it in League obviously, and then I used it in a few pickup scrims here and there, and I'm liking it a lot. I'm liking the whole sub role a lot. And as like how I would classify the role, basically I don't sit on the hard point. What I like to do is I like to clear it, like say the enemies have control of it. I break the hard point, and then I push out to the nearest spawn and either spawn kill them or block the spawn, and just switch back and forth. After that spawn gets blocked, obviously you push to the next one and all that type of stuff. And that's where I feel that I could be the most effective, because I spent so long anchoring at my spawn knowledge is just way up there. Like I know exactly where it's like it's almost as if I have like a blackbird up in my mind. Obviously I don't know exactly where the people are, but I pretty much know where the enemies will be spawning 99% of the time. The only time where it's a bit off is like slums, you know, the mid hardpoint on Fountain. Like that's such a weird hardpoint. They always get split spawns on that randomly and stuff, and I don't. It's really weird. You can like if you push up in the slightest way, it'll flip. But for the most part, I know where people are coming from. It's mainly the mid hardpoints that are a little bit hard to judge, but even then you have a general idea. And you obviously just base that on your positioning and you know where you just killed the enemies and your teammates' positioning and all that type of stuff. But as you can kind of see in this whole gameplay, like I'm not exactly sitting on the hardpoint the whole time. I'm pushing out, and I usually am like the first one to rotate, and I'll be the one breaking hills, and I'll be the one obviously getting the cutoffs and stuff. And it's really fun. I'm enjoying it a lot more. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well at it, and that's another reason why I've been wanting to do it, is I wanted to try it out. And like the main 2 reasons I did it. So one, don't get me wrong, I love anchoring. There's something about it. I really enjoy it. It's just because it's a lot more about being smarter than people than it is about like you know, just outgunning everyone or whatever. There's just something about that. I like that aspect to it, but I can't deal with the custom games connection anymore. So, you know, I have Fios, right? So I have really good internet connection. Yet when I run an assault rifle, it doesn't matter what assault rifle it is. Actually, I used to run the FL, it wasn't really that much of a problem, but even still, it was a problem. But I literally cannot use the M8 in a custom game. I can't use it. I don't know what it is. It's when I host, or at least on my host, if someone else hosts, it depends, but on my own personal host, which usually I'm hosting because I have the best internet, therefore the whole lobby should usually 4-bar on my host. That you'd have to live in like Cali, and your internet yourself would have to be shitty to not 4-bar. But it's something about it, dude. I don't know. I might have to upload a gameplay showing you guys. I'll just maybe make a little montage showing you guys what I'm talking about. And the pros talk about it all the time. There's something about the connection in custom games. It's a different connection from public matches, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to fix it. But I cannot use assault rifles in custom games. I can't use the AN. I can't use the M8, and there's nothing else to use, obviously. So it's literally like I always just outplay people. You know, I'll be getting first shot, or I'll be in a better positioning, or you know, just something to where obviously I should win the gunfight, and I just don't win them because I don't get one burst on my host, and I don't know what that is. I just don't get them, and it's really annoying. So that was like the #1 reason I wanted to stop anchoring. And the #2 is just so people will stop crying, because so many people assume that because I anchor that I cannot run a sub, rather than I chose to anchor for so long because I enjoyed it. But now recently, since I switched out to the sub role, I like it a lot more. It's fun, and there's really no BS, and that's what I really like about it. Is, you know, if I lose gunfights with a sub, for the majority of the time, it was either, you know, an equal gunfight, or something like right there. Like, obviously I should lose that gunfight. I didn't even see him. Like, that wasn't even a gunfight, to be honest. Like, I rarely get BS'd with a sub to where I'm like, just, you know, where I'm shooting someone first, and, you know, they just completely just melt me. And that's what I really like about it. So I think I'm going to keep doing it. Now, obviously, we need to figure out some stuff. Now, the problem with that is, now, the problem, like, we need to get an anchor who, at the very least, did as good of a job of anchoring as I did. And what I mean by that is, a lot of these anchors, like, they try to be like Clay or Parasite, who, you know, because Clay and Parasite, like, they'll drop 30 and 40 anchoring, which most people can't do. Like, I never try to take that role as an anchor, and I try to take the role of staying alive over getting kills. And I don't know if it, I don't know. Most people don't take that mentality with it, and that's kind of the problem. But I don't know. I thought I'd just show you guys a gameplay where I ran a sub, so people can stop crying, because I don't know, for some reason people think I can't run a sub. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like rating if you did. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not already. Hopefully this provided some more insight. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.